Hey guys, what's going on? We're back with another video. Today we'll be covering Live Twins. Basically, this deck is pretty good. It's pretty good. You get it in the Electron of Illusion pack, right? Which gives you Autogeists and also the Live Twin package. And the benefit of crafting this deck is because you get, look at example deck, it's just basically hand traps galore, like hand trap, 3 maxis, 3 ashes, 2 ghost bells, effect veiler, imperm. This allows you to have a good engine. This is the same with Autogeists as well. Then you get the option to just fill the deck with really good staples in your deck, which is very nice. And Nibiru and stuff. But yeah, this is basically the deck. I'll be differentiating from this deck, not for the main deck, but mainly for the extra deck. I believe this Zeus package is very bad in this meta at the moment, because it's better going second because you need attack, right? But in these turns, like, sometimes you just don't get a second turn. Sometimes these guys put such a present board up on the first turn that you have no chance of going into Zeus. But yeah, I'll show you guys my variant, and I feel like it is a very decent. So here's my version of the deck. I'm running 1 maxi. I don't have all the hand traps here. 3 Kisa kills, 3 Leelas, 1 treat, 2 frost, 3 ashes, and I'm running something very controversial, being the DPE engine. This DPE engine can mess you up because the Fusion Destinies gives you a summon restriction, and also the Evil Twins gives you a summon restrictions. But this really saves the deck. It helps you from bricking too hard in some games. I'm running the Token Collector, 1 Artifact Scythe, 3 Parallel Exceeds, 1 of the boss monster, Nibiru, Vedi Duster, Monster Reborn. Pot of Avarice is very good. Some people don't run this card, but it's really good to recycle the extra deck. 2 Fusion Destinies. Some people like to run 1. I like to run 2. Lightning Storm, 2 Secret Passwords. I don't have 3, otherwise I would run 3. If you guys have 3, run 3 Secret Passwords, just more consistency. Sunny Snitch at 3, such as for your starters. 2 Call Buys, 2 Droplets, 1 Tome, 1 Imperm, and 1 Solemn Judgment. And for the extra deck, we're running DPE, Link Disciple, Devotee, IP Masquerina, Verde Arcande, 3 Kisa kills. You can actually cut this to 2, and then 2 Leelas. This ratio is most optimal because going first, you'll run out of Kisa kills before you run out of Leelas. And then afterwards, you have Unicorn, Aeramax, Abomination, Access Code Talker, and Underworld Goddess. And I think the best combo right now is the Devotee into being able to summon IP Masquerina into Aeramax for enemy turn, which allows you to have a non-targetable Giga Boss monster with a DPE as well. And also you have the chance to go into the regular combo as well, which I'll be showcasing you guys in the next few clips. But yeah, this is the deck. It's very simple. I'll show you the bread and butter combo lines and then more of the advanced ones. If you don't have some of these hand traps, what you can run is... Oh god. One thing that you can run without, if you don't have all these staples hand traps, you can run this in an Eldritch engine, which I will showcase you right now. The Eldritch engine is pretty decent. I am using Master Duel's meta website. It is very good. This Eldritch engine is basically the same. It's got DPE, but instead of all the expensive hand traps, it's running the Eldritch stuff, which some people may have crafted as well. But going on to my version of the deck, I am running a pure version with DPE, and I cut out the Zeus package. What I'm running is 1 maxi, 3 Leelas, 3 Kisa kills, 1 treat, 2 frost, 3 ash, Celestial, Collector, Scythe, DPE package, 3 Exceeds, the boss monster, Nibiru, Duster, Reborn, Avarice, 2 Fusion Destinies, Lightning Storm, 2 of the secret passwords, and 3 snitches, 2 cool buys, 2 droplets, 1 home, 1 imperm, 1 solemn judgment, and the extra deck is DPE, Disciple, Devotee, Masquerina, Verde, Alacande, 3 keys kills, and 2 Leelas. This is the best ratio because you run out of this card more if you're going first. Unicorn into Aramax. This is the Giga combo where you Devotee and Disciple into IP Masquerina. You get the Aramax and also have a DP. You have Aramax on the enemy turn, and you have this DP on your turn. Abomination, Access Code Talker, and Underworld Goddess. This is pretty decent for against most things in the meta right now, and I'll also show you guys the bread and butter combo line and other combos along the way, and also more deck variants along in the next coming few days. But anyway, let's hop right into it. So for the first replay, we have a pretty decent hand. We have double Kisa kill. I mean, we have the twins, and we have a search for a twin. So in this hand, we'll most likely summon the Leela. This will allow us to, we'll activate this to bait out any Ash Blossoms. This will search as Frost. I'm going to use Leela to potentially summon a Kisa kill from hand, but it got Ash Blossoms. He actually held it, and I didn't even see him flash. So it was really good by him how he played it. I special summon Frost, I make sure I Ash Blossom it. Guys, remember, this deck, when I'm playing it, completely dies to every single hand trap. You need to run like 3 Ashes, cross out, you must get some cross out Detonators for this deck, or the deck kind of flops really, really hard. But yeah, I go into Kisa kill. This is the most optimal way to do the bread and butter live twin combo. Because this card, when your opponent adds a card and it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to draw 1 card, and this will allow you to draw out a nice hand trap. So the first one you want to go into, if you're going first, you want to summon Kisa kill. This card, when it's special summoned on the field, you get to draw a card, so that's why it's good for going first. For going second, you want to summon the blue one. The blue one pops a card, which is better going second because you want to start breaking the board and go for OTK or try to win. But in this scenario, we go for the red one, Kisa kill. This will allow me to special summon one of the blue ones, from the small blue ones from the grave, which will allow me to go into Leela. Leela will allow me to return the Kisa kill. These cards are once per turn, by the way, so you can only do it once. And then this will allow me to draw a card with the red one, and then we go into the red one again. This is why we run 3 red ones and 2 blue ones. And now on the enemy turn, we can use this card's effect to special summon the Leela from the graveyard, and it will pop a card. This usually wins you 50% of the games, and is enough to win 50% of games. And yeah, it's basically like if you watch my Fluffle videos, Scythe plus Penguin on enemy turn, you get to pop a card, draw 2 cards, and it is very, very powerful. For the next replay, we're gonna go, we open with, I think, not a very good hand. I mean, like, we open with the extensions, which is not so good, but it's okay because we get secret passwords. This will allow us to add one of the snitches or home into our hand, which is pretty decent. We're against Dark Magician. I should have maxied a little bit earlier, but it should be fine. I'll get like 1 or 2 draws, which will be just enough, I hope. Yeah, but oh, he doesn't even let me summon anything. Maxi too powerful, unfortunately. So what we start off with, going second, we want to go into the secret password to bait out any ashes, especially if we do have already starters in our hands, which we kind of don't, but we don't have anything else to bait with. He goes into the Dark Magicians. This will allow us to get Sunny Snitch. Sunny Snitch will actually get us a starter here, and we go into Leela. Leela will bring out Kisa kill out, and we summon all 4 twins and extensions. This got a little bit messy because of how I played it, but I go into the Leela first because this also works with the small one. If you have a Kisa kill monster, this will proc the effect to pop a card, which is good to know. Good for you guys to know. So I just start with a pop just to see what his back row was. It was the earliest way for me to get a pop. And then he draws a lot of cards. And then afterwards we go into the key secure. So as you can see, this is me doing the combo, the bread and butter combo, but in the opposite direction, where we go blue first and then pink. We extend with parallel exceeds because we have fortunately got a parallel exceeds. This can get us unicorn, or like we can go into abomination here. We can go into many things. We can abomination. We can go into access code talker. Access code talker wasn't lethal, so I opted not to go for it. And I don't know if this is the most optimal play, but we're in a good position here because we have a pop in the graveyard. We have key secure, and you know, you just kind of play around with your extra deck, so find what is best for the situation. Access code for OTK, abomination to to control the board and whittle away at them. Even though it does 3000 damage, it's not kind of whittling away, it kind of does a big jillion amounts of damage. But as you can see, we've set up our board. It's a pretty decent board. We have unicorn, we have key skill, ready to pop a card. This is where we pop his card with the Leela Summoner on his main phase. Pop. He goes attacks, and he attacks a good one. So when this happens, on main phase 2, you can use your Leela effect to actually bring it back and you draw a card, which is absolutely a misplay by him. Because remember, these cards are once per turn. So if he popped this one, I cannot bring it back until my turn. But because he did this, I brought both of them back. And I get to draw a card, which is amazing. In this position, when you have 2 of these, you can go access code or abomination. Up to you guys. I do something kind of weird. I go access code with these 2 because I wanted to get more damage with the unicorn as a link free. And we go and pop the eternal rest and he just dies. But you can see the bread and butter combo works both ways, going first or second. It is a decent combo, gets nullified by a lot of hand traps, but it's not too bad. It's really stable, it's really easy to get hold of. It's like Prank Kids, but Prank Kids is a little bit better. But yeah, if you like waifus, this is the waifu deck for you. I got more replays, more combos to show you guys. But yeah, let's hop into the next one. So for this deck, for this hand, our hand is completely garbage. We're against Marine Cess. God, I don't know what they do at all. I was just hoping, I was just thinking in my head, when you don't know what to do, is you gotta Nibiru before they can summon Appaloosa or Apollo USA. So as soon as they have 4 things on the board, I'm gonna press the Nibiru button. But this also shows you why Fusion Destiny is pretty decent on live twins, because sometimes you just don't start off with any starters, right? Even though you have like 9 of them or 12 of them or even more than that. And you get a Fusion Destiny, which is a great card to start off with as well, because you get a monster sometimes, and having a monster on board is better than having no monsters on board, or having like an extended twin. So as you can see, he's summoning, he's got potential to have 4 things on board here, and this thing has an effect of your extra monster, your monster in your extra zone will not be affected, so I just went for it there. I don't know if that's the best play, but I just went for it. Now, because I don't have anything to do, I'm just gonna go for the Fusion Destiny. This will mill like 2 cards from the deck and summons DPE. DPE is great in this deck, even though there is a little bit of a nombo, because the nombo is because it has a summon restriction with the end effect of the evil twins, where when you summon, like, you know, you cannot special summon when you summon the thing from the graveyard, your twin, your sister from the graveyard. You can only summon fiends from the extra deck from then on. And this card also has the effect that you can only special summon dark monsters. So it's a little bit of a nombo, but it's fine. It is fine. It just gives you a little bit of board presence. I get into live twin home. Remember this card. This card also has a summon restriction here, where you can only special summon live twin monsters at the end. So that's important to note down when you use these cards, that there's a lot of restrictions and you have to play around them if you choose to go with this option. There are options with no DPE. Those are good, but I feel personally that this makes the deck more consistent and you have more plays to do when you brick, or like when you have not so good of a hand. And here as you can see, there's nothing on the board, so we go with the pink one first. We summon Kisekyo, special summon the small twin back, Leela, and then we get the big Leela. Big Leela. Special summons Kisekyo, we draw a card. We can go into damage here. We go pop into damage, 2,200 damage. Not too bad at this point. We have a few options here. We can go back into Kisekyo to set up the pop on the enemy turn, or we can go into a big link for like Aramax or Abomination. Although Aramax can't be special summoned if these guys are special summoned from the graveyard. Just FYI. But yeah, that's what we do. We did not have enough damage for the access code kill, which is unfortunate. Here we used the pop effect to pop some back row. Really important. And we also Ash the Maxi. Gotta Ash every single Maxi because live twins, evil twins, just... Oh wait, we called by it. I forgot about the call by. But evil twins summons a lot of monsters, so Maxi is devastating against this deck. Like, they usually get 2 or 3 summons before you even summon anything. Like, summon anything important. But yeah, just make sure no Maxi. So for the next deck we have a pretty good hand. We start off with a normal monster, but he ashes it, which is really unfortunate. But we have an extender in Kisekyo, which we can't summon because this is a Kisekyo. Yeah, so overall, not very good. But we'll work with this because we have Nobleman of Cross Out Destiny. So I keep on thinking this guy is Nobleman Cross Out, but it's different. It's different. They're different cards. So we negate the Ash, we summon our Leela, and we get our extender onto the field. This is where we go into the Link Devotee play. This Link Devotee play is another bread and butter combo. Remember, you want to summon Disciple on top, Devotee in the bottom. This will allow us, this is the combo where we can get IP Masquerina plus a Predaplant Verde Anaconda. So we have at the end board Aramax plus DPE, which is pretty dang strong. But yeah, this is a bread and butter combo. You can go into different things here. You can go into like the Goose, you can go into IP, not Abomination plus the Goose, but like you can go into like Unicorn. Actually no, you can't go into Unicorn, but you can prep for Unicorn with IP plus something else, plus the live twin stuff if you want to, which is pretty decent. Or you can go into Unicorn plus DPE, which is pretty decent. We're against Numerons, so we want to pop the ball, the network when he summons it. But yeah, this is Aramax will usually just win this game here. We go into IP Masquerina on the Lightning Storm. This will block, this will protect our Crusadia Aramax. And now we have 2 of the biggest boss monsters on the field that can be on the field for generic decks. This is cannot be targeted and can't be destroyed once per turn by card effects. And then now we have a pop, enemy turn pop, which is pretty strong. We just scooped, and yeah, this is the last replay I got. But remember guys to like, comment and subscribe if you've been enjoying this series. But yeah, this is the last replay. I can't remember what happens. Oh yes, I get a pretty decent hand, but this duel was very, very long. We go into Sunny Snitch first to find our next extender. This will get us all 4 twins possible. We go into the Disciple play here, as usual. Disciple play into Devotee, into Tribute. This will be able to recycle cards and draw a card. We get Fusion Destiny, which is pretty gnarly. This will allow us to go into Twins and also DPE, and also potentially have an Aramax on the enemy turn. We go into Leela here, and Leela then goes into Kisekyo. This will allow us to have Kisekyo in the graveyard, to have a pop on the enemy, double pops with the enemy turn with the DPE, and also potentially to have an Aramax on the field with IP on the enemy turn with Kisekyo, which is Pretty sick combo, right? I mean, it's not the sickest combo, but it's pretty decent end board. Unfortunately, he has super poly, so all of that just goes down the drain. Just down the drain. But we get to pop this guy's card with Forbidden Droplets plus the Kisakyo effect of bringing back Leela. I'm not sure if I didn't negate it, not sure if I will be able to special summon my Leela back, so I just played it safe by negating its effect. Because this card negates, but this card doesn't have a level, so I'm not too sure how that interaction kind of works. But he summons, he's a cubic player, so he has a lot of float effects and a lot of token shenanigans that is very annoying to deal with, so I made sure, I just made sure that he can't have anything on the board to stick and give tokens. But yeah, this was his mistake again. Remember guys, you can special summon these guys once per turn, so if you hit this guy, I will not be able to bring it back until my turn, but on my turn I have both of them on the board, which is absolutely insane, which allows me to go into Abomination. Abomination will then allow me to special summon Parallel Exceeds for Extender. This is like a giga combo. This is like ends game sometimes, this combo. This Abomination into Parallel Exceeds into Bagoose. I added Bagoose back into the deck instead of Dagda, and removed one Kisakyo because this combo just completely locks their board. They actually can't do anything, and you can see how many turns they actually can't do anything. Well, they can't do anything for 3 turns, but this, I get to pop a card. Well, not quite, because he did something that made it indestructible, but we won't talk about that. But as you can see, he's like struggling to do things here. I call by the Vylon. I mean, whatever this guy is called, Duza. And because he used Harpy's Feather Duster and he popped some cards, I get to pop with my Abomination, and this card's negated. And all the cards that he summons are all negated onto the field, which is absolutely insane. And the Unchained Abomination will start popping away. As you can see, his boss monster just negated. Even though it says it can't unaffected by other monster effects, but it's still negated for some reason. I don't know why. At the end phase, I get to pop with Abomination. When I destroy a card, I get to pop with Abomination. Like, this guy just pops everything on the board and controls the board so well. Especially with Bagoose. Why this card's not affected by Bagoose is because of the Link monster that can't go into defense. As you can see, I'm just slowly popping away his board with this combo. This combo is... it's just game winning. It's game winning, this combo. Can't do anything. I just pop every turn at the end of his turn. I get a pop at the end phase of my turn. I get to pop when I pop. And this is where I go for game, which is kind of crazy. Where I go into Kisakyo and sends my Bagooskin attack. I summon my Leela from grave. I could have popped here, but you can cancel the pop and we just go in and attack them for game. So yeah, I just showed you some things that you can summon with the Parallel Exceeds and the extensions that you can go into, and basically what to use with the extra deck. The combos are in itself is really easy, but to choose the right extra deck monster for the situation comes with more better decision making and more experience with the deck. Anyway guys, peace out. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.